Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And my adjournment tonight is for the Treasurer, and the action I seek is for the Treasurer to commit funding for the crucial projects Nepean needs in the upcoming budget. Now, there is many needs that my community has, and I'm going to put a few of those on the record tonight in my adjournment. The first one is probably the number one issue down on the Southern Peninsula, and that is the much-needed investment and redevelopment of Rosebud Hospital. I've spoken about Rosebud Hospital many times in this place, and before the last election, the coalition on this side committed more than $300 million to rebuilding that hospital, the much-needed redevelopment of Rosebud Hospital, before the 2022 election. We know that it's needed, it's used by the local community. We have an ageing population down on the Mornington Peninsula, and the nearest public hospital that can really service those needs is in Frankston, which is, for some residents, more than an hour away. So Rosebud Hospital needs a much-needed upgrade, and I encourage the government to invest in that. We need critical infrastructure improvements, and the number one intersection that needs those is Jetty Road. We need something done about the dangerous Jetty Road intersection, an overpass there. It's a double roundabout. There is accidents every other day on that road. We also need to make sure that Point Nepean Road, Bonio Road, Frankston Flinders Road all get the investment they need to make sure they're safe. And also an investment in pedestrian refuges all the way along Point Nepean Road. We know many residents cross from their homes, from holiday homes, from different areas to get across to the beach. We know how busy the traffic is. I'm sure many members of this place would have endured it over summer, but to make sure that there's investment in some of those pedestrian refuges. And I was proud enough in this place to, or lucky enough to put a petition forward with more than 500 signatures from residents on the need for a pedestrian refuge recently in Tookarook. We need continued investment in local schools. I've been lucky enough just in the start of the year to get out to Sorrento Rye, Red Hill schools. The three of those need significant investment, and I encourage the government to invest in those. We need to make sure that Portsea Beach gets the investment it needs. The ongoing erosion at Portsea Beach is a big issue, so if the government could please look at Portsea Beach. Flinders Pier and Dramana Pier, two pieces of infrastructure that are very important to those two communities. They act as local tourism and boating. They're important for both of those, but I encourage that investment. And I also want to just, before I wrap up, extend my sincere thanks to the many local residents who continue to raise issues around these and many more who put petitions in this place. They continue to be advocates for these much needed projects, and I encourage the Treasurer to dig deep into her piggy bank and see if she can find some funds for these projects.